Storytelling is a powerful tool to use in your business. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you the power of story and how to use it in a way to connect authentically with your audience and grow your business. Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Shawon, and here on the channel I share business tips for women entrepreneurs to take the overwhelm out of growing your business so you can amplify your impact and grow with ease. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and let's dive into today's video. If there's one thing that I've learned over the years, that has to be that storytelling is a powerful tool that we can use as business owners. And I love this quote by Seth Godin: marketing is no longer about the products that we sell, but rather the stories we tell. And that is also true. And guess what? I am going to dive into this video by sharing a quick story with you. When I first started my photography business, and I was at the point of making a decision to niche down to weddings specifically, I thought that clients would want to work with my brand and hire me because of the pretty photos that I was making, right? I was extremely focused on the photos, which is a good thing because I did want to have consistency within my work, but I was really missing out on how to build a connected brand that went beyond the pretty photos that I was making. And honestly, at the end of the day, I knew that my work was more than pretty photos. However, on the flip side, I thought that the pretty photos was going to do the thing of attracting the clients that I wanted to work with. So I would have a wedding, I would post pretty photos on social media, maybe something like a caption that read, I don't know, such a beautiful day, love this wedding. Or I would post, I don't know, let me think. Or I would post a photo with beautiful lighting to showcase my technical skills, right? But I was missing out on a very important part. And what I was missing out on was sharing the story behind the photo. And I began to make this switch in my business. I started to tell the stories about the couples. And one thing that I did in my consultations, I began to ask what kind of photos, what did they want to see and feel from their wedding day when they were flipping through their wedding album, right? And I began to connect that question to not only how I photographed their day, but I also connected it in a way that when I shared their photos or when I wrote a blog post about their wedding day, I would include the story of the day to create connection, to create a sense of I'm showing up for more than making pretty photos for my clients, but I'm invested in what they want to see and invested in who's going to be there on their wedding day. I would love to hear clients tell me about their grandparents that were going to be there and stories about their grandparents and just many other like small important details that I would listen and lean into when they would share with me during their consultations. So a big change happened when I went from just posting the beautiful photos, because they were beautiful, these beautiful couples and their families. But when I went beyond not only sharing a beautiful photo with the caption, showcasing or talking about it just being a beautiful day, when I went to go a little bit deeper to make that connection and to share the stories about the couples in their day, a huge shift changed in my business. Not only was I using storytelling, I was also starting to attract more clients that wanted to see the same things from their wedding day. So how cool was that, right? So what I want to share with you today is how we can use storytelling and how you can use storytelling within your own business to also grow in a way that connects you to the audience that you serve and attract more clients that you want to work with. So let's dive into my first reason why storytelling is powerful and how you can use it to market and grow your business, connect with your audience. It's just amazing. I love it. All right. The first reason why is that stories build trust. And we know that Building trust within our brands is super important because people do business with those they know, like, and trust, right? Your clients will be able to relate to your brand. They'll feel comfortable working with you. And most of all, they will know that you get them, that you understand them, right? When I began to share those stories about my couples and stories about their day, it really showed that I understood what my couples wanted, and that built trust, right? And sent more clients my way who wanted that exact same thing. So using story in your business will definitely help you to build that important part of your brand, and that is the trust part. Storytelling is a great way to connect with your audience. Stories are one of our most powerful forms of communication and one of the oldest. It's been around for years. Marketing is all about connecting with people on an emotional level. So when we can leverage the power of story in our businesses, that will make a huge difference in the way that we are connecting with our people, our audiences, and the clients that we want to work with. One way to do this is simply by taking your clients behind the scenes and share maybe a story of your day. That's a great way to connect with your audience and use storytelling in a way to leverage that connection with your audience. Reason number 3, storytelling will help you to stand out from your competition. This is powerful because no one else is going to have the same brand story that your brand does. And your brand story is more than we started our company 10 years ago and we've been doing it forever. It's a family business. It's a lot more than that. And I love using the StoryBrand framework because it helps you to clarify your messaging so that your customers listen. And not only that, it positions your brand as a guide and the client as the hero. So we want to share our brand stories in a way that resonates with our clients to show how what we do and our product or service, how it helps them. Your brand story helps you to connect with your clients on a deeper level because the messaging is not just about the thing that you sell, but it's about how it relates to your client and how it helps them, which makes your story more memorable and relatable. And it also helps you to stand out from your competition. So in this way, you can share stories about your clients as often as you can. So share testimonials. You can share how they started before engaging with your brand or working with you or your product or your service to now what their life looks like on the other side. So share those stories often. Stories are memorable. That means that stories stick with us, not just when we hear it the first time, but we remember them later on. You can use stories that are memorable in your blogs. You can use them in videos, as I did at the beginning of this video. You can use them in social media captions. You can use them in so many ways to help your business be better understood by the people you serve by sharing stories that are memorable. Stories create a sense of community. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, one of the things that I was missing out on was not understanding that my brand was more than beautiful photos and the right colors and a beautiful website and all of these like beautiful identity components. Our brands and our businesses are so much more than that. And stories will help us to create a sense of community around things other than our brand identity that don't connect with our clients in the way that storytelling does. So how do you create that sense of community? By telling stories. You can share stories about your experience, your journey, to also show that you understand your clients and that you get them. You have that empathy component, right? You can also share stories of clients that you work with, showcasing their journey, showcasing their transformations to inspire and to lift others up as well, to attract more clients that you want to work with who can relate and feel that sense of community, that they're not alone and that your brand gets them and they can see how you have helped and worked with other clients who are just like them. If you want more tips to grow your business, don't forget to to subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.